Welcome back to the Midday Reset. My name is Antoinette, and thanks for taking a break with me today. Everyday life can get stressful as we move through responsibilities and commitments, and it's nice to take a break or two. This Midday Reset is meant to serve as a mini mental vacation for your brain as you deal with it all. Let's start by clearing our space with a nice deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Once more, in and out. Today, I want to tell you that your body is a temple. Your body is the vessel through which you navigate the world and your life. You only get one, so it's a general rule that you should try to protect the one you have by not abusing it. But life happens, right? Comforts can slide into habits that can hurt us over time. Something as innocuous as cookies can be the start of a dangerously slippery slope. College parties, exploration, youthful decisions, or perhaps you spent some time in the military. Either path can lead to the development of supplemental, voluntary habits that can be damaging over time, such as cigarette smoking, drinking alcohol, consuming other substances, other practices that leave us at risk by putting us in harm's way, such as being reckless with our bodies, not looking after ourselves as we should, and so on. I am going to explain this the same way I did in an earlier episode about self-esteem. I am not here to demonize anyone for anything. The message I'm offering is not a sermon on the dangers of alcohol or smoking. Your choices are yours, and I'm not a judge. But there is undeniable evidence that if we aren't careful, prolonged use or abuse of the items I just mentioned can lead to diminished health in many ways, or possibly even death. But the thing is, regardless of who you are, what your past is, who your family is, regardless of all these things, we are all deserving of respect, nurturing, and love. This includes our bodies. When you look in the mirror, you should greet yourself with warmth. If you aren't doing this already, no worries. I don't always either, but I do strive to receive myself for exactly who and what I am. Not some skewed version of what I am, not the overly pessimistic version I see when I use a critical lens. Just who I am. My hair, my skin, my shape. If you can't have your own back, how will anyone else? One of the best ways to have your own back is to treat your vessel as something sacred. And this is even in how you receive it each day when you walk to the mirror to brush your teeth, wash your face, and pick a style. We tend to our physical health by monitoring what we put in our bodies and how well we maintain ourselves through things like exercise, stretching, eating good food, staying hydrated, practicing good hygiene, and so forth. We can also tend to our bodies by cherishing them as divine. Temples are majestic and beautiful. They are not without flaws, but even with flaws, they are respected and honored. Not everyone is welcome inside. Not all behaviors are tolerated. Special care is given to them to keep them functioning. Our bodies are no different. They're unique vessels. They support us and get us through our circumstances. Your body helps you rise each morning, and you use it to settle in and rest at night. Take special care to keep yourself functioning by investing in your recharge. Nurture yourself. Be picky about who you allow near your body. Not everyone should be allowed to see or touch you. Nobody is allowed to use you. Nobody is allowed to abuse you. In the same way you respect museums or a botanical garden, make certain to value your body the same way. 3 places where you can start include first recognizing and owning the control that you get to have over how your body responds to certain traumas, events, or seasons. Feed yourself well, both nutritionally and spiritually. Try to stay active within your means. There is no perfect size, but being over or underweight can cause you discomfort, which can lead to other things. Next, remember never to settle. Always treat and carry yourself like you are first rate, never second or third. Don't make compromises when it comes to the principles governing your body. And don't let anyone else dictate how your body will be used or what it will be used for. There is a time for everything. There is a time for submission and a time for standing firm. Your times of submission should always be willful and honest. Those times will be more special that way. Lastly, while aging is definitely not the enemy, it's a known fact that as we age, it becomes harder to keep the body functioning in tip-top shape. The concept for starting the good work early, such as watching what you eat and avoiding unnecessary risks you may be prone to due to your genetics, that's a smart decision. It will only get more challenging as we grow older. So getting into the habit of taking vigilance with your health now will put you ahead of the game later. Thank you so much for taking a break with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, I encourage you to share and subscribe. If you'd like to support the Midday Reset podcast, please become a patron on Patreon at patreon.com/MDR. That's patreon.com/MDR. Take care, my friends, and I will see you next time.